Welcome to Let's Talk with Dami and Laura. Today we're talking about Christmas.
Yes.
Do you like Christmas?
Um, I don't know. I haven't undecided whether I like Christmas.
I'm not really fussed about Christmas.
I mean, I think I found this Christmas more stressful, not stressful, mentally draining.
Why? Because I'm asking for big things, expensive things.
Well, apart from your paint sprayer, I don't
Mm.
feel like you are. It's not even that. I think the mental load that maybe you don't necessarily have to carry, but I think as a mum, we carry because we're having to sort out all the school things. And at this time of year, there's nativities and there's Christmas jumper day and pantomime visits, and there's just too much. It's that remembering all the dates,
Mm.
and we just happen to have lots of other things going on in terms of appointments. That means all these other little Christmas things. We're trying to arrange a visit to go and see Santa, and it's a lot, and then that's without having to buy a present. We haven't even figured out where we're getting a turkey from this year, and we've got 2 weeks till Christmas
Yeah, we just go to Mark& Spencer's and get one.
and get a turkey. And
Yeah,
it's all these things that you go, "Oh my god, like there's no time."
yeah,
There's no time at all to even do all of this stuff. The other thing we haven't done is put up our Christmas tree yet.
yeah,
I
yeah.
had You
For
don't
me, for
care.
me, um, I know people will come at me. I don't really care. I'm not so fussed about the Christmas tree.
I've said to you, we have to put a Christmas tree up because it's not about us, it's about the
Yeah,
kids.
it's
And
about
to
the
be
kids.
fair, I've always hated decorating the Christmas tree. Always. It's not for me. I hate that sort of thing. Um, and last year we just put the tree up. It's a pre-lit snowy tree. We put it up with no decorations, didn't we? And actually looked quite nice. But there's all of those elements to it, and I feel like this year I feel like I'm running out of time. And that's without them wrapping the presents. I mean, I wrap the presents Christmas Eve almost, don't I?
Yeah, are we not running out of time?
I'm just
Yeah,
awful
yeah,
for it.
we are all running out of time.
I think it's too much. It's like Halloween finishes and Christmas has begun. The shops are doing Christmas much earlier as well, aren't they?
Yeah,
And so it just all feels a bit too much.
yeah, yeah. Some people go crazy with the Christmas decoration. Yeah, do you know the Christmas decoration we used to do in our house? There's a light that we used to buy. The light just spells Merry Christmas, and once you just plug it to the line, just press the button. It just ding, 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 ding,
That's
and that
so
was
annoying.
all.
How funny.
Yeah, everything is expensive during Christmas. In fact, if you don't get your shopping and prepare yourself from September, August, no, November, October. If you don't prepare yourself, by the time you start getting anything in December, the price are already expensive. And you say, oh, maybe over here they say Black Friday. You're buying the thing for the actual price they want to sell you. You
What
just
I
yeah.
think with Black Friday, I've come to the conclusion that it's a clever way of businesses not all coming together, but they all use Black Friday as a way of guaranteeing sales.
Yeah, I think for me I think it's not this year, the last year Black Friday really turned my stomach. Because why? There was this particular product I was looking at on Amazon. I saw the price, and when I asked you, when you check on your own, because we've got different Amazon, you check, you had a different price. Then I told my boss to check on his Amazon. He checked, it was a different price compared to all of us. He had to call his dad to check how much is that price on his Amazon. The dad check, it was a different price. He had to call his sister to check as well. It was a different price. So I just give up. Why is all Amazon different prices?
Yeah.
So we go on Amazon to look for a particular product, and all of them are different prices. I think it does turn my stomach.
the issue with Christmas now as well, it's become so commercialized. So it
Don't
is all
don't
over the
don't even
shops.
don't even start. Yeah.
There are all these sales on. I think there's a commercial side of Christmas where the true meaning of Christmas is now gone. I
Mm.
feel like in society today.
First thing first, Christ was not even born on Christmas Day. If we want to go that route, that is one of the main reason why I don't believe in Christmas, because
Mm,
it's just the day people just come together to just fix. Okay, we're gonna do this, and now it's all about money.
yeah.
Imagine the amount of money people spend during the festive period.
Oh,
Just
so much money.
I'm telling you,
Oh, do you remember last year when we went to go and pick up our turkey?
yeah,
I mean, one, I nearly had a heart attack when I found out the price. But then, do you remember the woman that was inside the butcher's?
yeah,
And she said that I think it was like 300 and something pounds she spent in the butcher's.
yeah, for
And I
just
stood there, thought, what?
for just one turkey that you could grow.
No, but she'd bought other meat like
Yeah,
sausages. And I thought, what? On one meal? On Christmas Day dinner?
yeah, maybe she's got family coming over, isn't it?
But over £300. It just, I suppose I can never justify spending so much money for one day.
No, on
For
food,
what? Not just food,
meat,
presents,
yeah,
everything. That the whole day, the tubs of chocolates that they sell in the supermarkets at Christmas, the cheese biscuits, the everything about Christmas is money, isn't it?
yeah. That's why I don't believe in it no more. I'm not. I think for the first time, I don't know. Maybe the more the years go by and by and by and by, the more your eyes is opening. You're seeing things around that is happening around the world. You're looking at, okay, okay, okay. For somebody like me, I'm always learning. I'm always looking at what is happening in the world before I make my judgments. This year, this Christmas should be the Christmas that I've never really seen as Christmas. I've just been living my life like
Yeah.
it's just any other day. I've never really thought, oh, it's Christmas, or it's Christmas is going to be like, oh, you know,
I
I,
think we've not put any pressure on ourselves with Christmas, have we? We've asked what the kids want.
yeah,
We've got those bits. We've not gone, mad about what we're doing or stressing. And I think that's another thing that has always been an issue for me with Christmas is family politics. In
family
ter-
politics. What do you mean
yeah,
by family politics?
I mean, I guess you probably don't. You've never really experienced it, but there is always, for me, there's especially, I suppose, split families, like families that are their mum and dad are split up.
Yeah,
So or there's families that don't get on, but Christmas we almost spend like the time together, and I just don't understand why we put that pressure on ourselves. So for me, I've always spent Christmas Day with none of my family apart from the family that I live with because I couldn't deal with the family politics of who am I spending Christmas with, who am I seeing. I just couldn't be bothered with it. So I've always spent, since I've left home, Christmas Day with whoever I'm living with in my household. And even when it was just me, Lily Grace, and Oliver, Christmas Day was just us because I couldn't deal with the family politics.
yeah, that is sad, isn't it?
It is sad.
Why for me is different.
Yeah.
Christmas Day, my mom and my dad are no longer together, but I think few Christmas I went to see my dad. Not Christmas. I've never seen my dad on a Christmas. It's New
Okay.
Year. My mom will call all our children, everybody. She'll cook food. Everybody will come to the house and eat. Everybody will see each other. If you've not seen your siblings for a while, you're sure on Christmas Day you're going to see them. Everybody will be there. There's nothing like family politics or whatever.
So
Yeah.
what about family that you maybe don't quite get along with, like they're not your favorite person? Are you just civil, or have you just not personally experienced that?
The thing is that it's not that as an adult, I've maybe caught out some people I don't want to see. So
Yeah.
I can't say for now because I'm not always there when it comes to Christmas, no, because
Mm.
I've come. But yeah, but when I used to, even the ones I'm not like rapport with. We were all there.
Yeah.
We're all there. Everybody eats, drink, and go their separate ways. Like yeah, maybe the day or the day after. But
Yeah.
right now, if I was to be in that position, I don't think I want to see them
Mm.
because I would just want to see people I like. I don't want to see people I don't
Yeah, of
like. That I
course.
think that's how it to be for now because I'm an adult. I don't want anybody to trigger me because I get angry by trigger. I really get angry, but I get angry
Yeah.
by trigger. Yeah, so yeah, maybe seeing that person, I will see what that person. Yeah, remember what that person has done to me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I think you said about how sad it is that for some Christmases I'd only spent it with Lily Grace and Oliver. I think brings me on to actually Christmas can be really isolating for some people because either they do have that family dynamic that they don't want to deal with,
yeah,
or they're elderly, their families, living far away, don't come back for Christmas because they've got their own families and they don't invite their elderly parents or grandparents. So a lot of elderly people tend to get together on Christmas Day
yeah,
and have Christmas lunch. Um, I think it's isolating for those who are single parents on both sides
yeah,
because let's say you've got a mum and dad, you've got children, but you're not together. One of you is going to spend Christmas without the children. So again, it's quite isolating as well. And because we put so much pressure on Christmas, we make that day feel really shit. Like for them people, that day feels really shit
yeah,
because you have this social media has portrayed this picture of, Christmas. It's all families, isn't it? And
yeah.
they're
But
all,
I think it depends because some people don't really care. I don't. I'm going to ask you a question. How many times has your dad been really bothered or been sad that he hasn't seen you or hasn't been with you on Christmas?
I don't know. I've never asked him, but
Yeah,
I guarantee as we were children
yeah,
and we weren't seeing him on Christmas Day, it probably really did bother him
yeah,
in quite a big way. Although we were seeing him on Boxing Day, it probably did really bother him. Whereas now, I mean, as I've been an adult, he's always like, you've got your own family, you're doing what you're doing. He doesn't ever put that pressure on me. Um, but I think people do care, but it's more because of the expectation from society of what Christmas should be. So if somebody was to say before Christmas, what are your plans for Christmas? And you say, oh, I'm going to be on my own. I don't really care. They'd look at you like you're mad. Like, what? Or they'd feel really sad for you. They'd pity you.
yeah,
And then even after Christmas, if someone said, oh, what did you do for Christmas? Who did you spend it with? Where did you go? And you're like, oh, I just spent it at home. They'd feel really just like, oh. Or if you say you don't really care about Christmas, you're called a Scrooge.
yeah,
So there is this society and expectation of how you're meant to feel about Christmas. So I think there probably is a lot of people who act like they're not excited, but they're, okay with the run up to Christmas. But actually, if they was to say, no, I really don't enjoy this time of year. I mean, I did the poll on Instagram, haven't I?
yeah,
To our followers, one of the questions is, how many of you are ready for Christmas? Bear in mind, we're filming this middle of December. It was 65% said no, they're not ready.
yeah.
That's quite a lot with 2 weeks to
Yeah.
go.
What about people that have lost a loved ones? Like yeah,
Yeah, really hard for them.
yeah,
Let's say you've lost somebody that you love and this is your first Christmas without them and you've normally had them around at Christmas. That's really hard. It's almost like a trigger for people.
hmm,
So I think Christmas can be quite triggering for a lot of people as well. But there's still this expectation it's meant to be the happiest time of the year,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah,
But
for
it's
me,
not for for,
for
for majority, I'd
yeah,
say.
yeah. For me, I think is a fallacy. Yes, it's all good that we're doing things, going out and seeing loved ones and seeing friends and buying things and buying that. But Are we really happy?
But should we not be doing them sort of things all year round?
Yeah, every single day. I've always said it. Like, there's a thing we use in Africa. There's a word, or maybe a proverb we use in Africa. We said every day is Christmas.
Mm,
Every day is Christmas. You live
yeah,
your life like every day is Christmas. Don't wait
yeah,
for December before you buy yourself a good thing.
yeah,
Don't wait for Christmas to come before you buy yourself a good thing. If you have the money, you can do it. Treat yourself to that thing. You
yeah.
understand? You understand what I mean?
And I think that's what we kind of do, isn't it? We
Yeah,
don't necessarily go, well, no, you can't have this till Christmas and open it on Christmas.
yeah,
For what?
yeah.
If you want to go and buy it, just go and buy it, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's not you might not see tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't understand the Christmas gift, the Christmas expectation from families and siblings. I do not understand. If I have money, I will give people money every single day.
Oh, well, that's the other thing
Yeah,
then. You were saying about expectation
yeah,
from people.
yeah,
What about presents? If you buy somebody a present
yeah.
and they don't like it.
Yeah, that's on them, not you.
No, I know, but
Yeah, but you've done what you can. If
yeah,
they don't like it, that's on them, not you. Yeah,
yeah,
sometimes okay. If they was to come back to you and tell you that they didn't like the present, you might look, okay, maybe I've bought a shitty present.
yeah.
But if they don't tell you, that's on
But
them.
there's another pressure. A lot of people don't have money to buy presents for everybody.
Yeah, if you don't have
There-
if you don't have the money to buy a present for people, you don't need to pressure yourself.
But
If you
there's that
can, you do it.
expectation still, isn't there,
Yeah.
that you can't go to somebody's house
Mm.
at Christmas without a gift.
Yeah, for me, I grew up not buying presents for anybody. I've
Yeah,
never. It's when I came to the UK and I started looking at, okay, presents. Okay, during
yeah,
Christmas period, I do. If I have money, I give to people around me,
yeah,
like loved ones, family, and all that. But coming to
yeah,
the UK now, okay, present. That's the society, isn't it? It's like
yeah.
a societal norm. So yeah,
And
why
all
not?
and Christmas cards. I mean, anyone who knows me knows I'm not very good for cards,
Yeah,
whether it's birthday,
the very
Christmas.
first Christmas card I ever get was from you. So
Yeah,
yeah, so, yeah, a Christmas card has never been my thing.
yeah,
Yeah, but for now I've been doing it, isn't it? Yeah,
yeah. But it's
societal
not
norms as well. Yeah,
yeah, it's that expectation. And I know my family always quite thing me about cars, like we must receive a card. But then I think, well, cards are bloody expensive now. And then I've got to get a card from me as a daughter, then a card for the multiple
yes,
grandparents,
yeah.
then a card for uncle. You just think, hang on a minute, I'm spending all this money on a card.
The thing is that I've seen people that love doing all these things. Yeah,
Yeah,
funny enough, this our house that we live in today. A card came.
I know.
The previous owner that was living in this house is late, but the
Yeah,
card came for her. So I was just thinking this: whoever sent this card, the name is there, but I'm not going to say the name. Whoever sent this card didn't even know
they don't even know
that
she's
the
passed
yeah, yeah
away.
the former occupant of this house has passed away, and they sent the card.
And she's
It
been
is so
passed
sad.
away for what, over two
Yeah, yes,
years?
over 2 years.
Because
Yeah,
we've been here since 2023.
3. Yeah,
So yeah, let's say two
yeah,
years.
and the place was empty for 6 months.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
we're looking
yeah,
at about
yeah,
2 years.
2 years or maybe more. We're not very sure.
And how sad.
And yeah, and they don't even know, but they still send the card. Bless them, they
Which
still send the card.
I
Yeah,
know, which also shows that, I mean, I think that's very much an like older generation
yeah,
thing, but it shows that they probably have a list of names who they send Christmas cards to.
yeah.
And maybe it's the only time they even get in touch with that person by sending a
A
Christmas
good
card.
card. Yeah,
It's a like gesture of, I don't know, I've remembered you, I haven't forgotten you in life.
yeah,
And yet they obviously don't send birthday cards because we never get birthday cards for her.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
only ever a
On
Christmas
Christmas.
card,
Yeah,
which is funny, isn't it?
yeah. It is a sad one. Why do domestic abuse increase during the festive Christmas period?
Well, yeah, that's another thing. And I think that ties in with the isolating thing. I think I read a report that there's 15% more calls at Christmas time
Yeah,
to domestic abuse charities. And I think that's because you've got, as a couple, you're at home, they've not gone to work, so you're in that household situation. I think with all the pressure and everything with Christmas and work and everything, people are more frustrated as well. And all of these reasons are not, um, I can't think of the word. They're not reasons to say that it's okay to be
Yeah.
abusive. I think there's an element more drinking happens at this time of year. Um, your kids are home as well. And there's those who go through domestic abuse, they do get isolated away from their families.
Yeah.
Well, who else are they going to contact? I think you get to a breaking point at this time of year. And so it massively increases.
Yeah.
I think it's really sad at this time of year. Again, happiest time of the year, but for a lot of people, it is the absolute worst time of the year.
For me, the only thing that stresses me out is when I see money coming out from my credit card. That's the only thing that stresses me. Oh my god! How
And
much
I
is
have
this?
access to your credit cards.
Yeah, how much? How much was that? Oh my god! Spend, spend, spend. Yeah, that's the only thing that stresses me and gives me a heart attack.
So another poll that I did on Instagram was how many people enjoy this time of year. 70% said they don't
Why?
because of everything that we've spoken about,
Yeah,
the pressures, um, the mental load, the financial side of things. There's people who obviously do love Christmas, loves this time of year. They thrive at this time of year. But 70% of like the people who answered the poll, obviously it's not all of our followers, but those who answered said they don't enjoy it. And I think there's this transition also from Christmas to New Year is shit for a lot of people don't like New Year.
yeah, new me.
Honestly, I mean, I've not liked New Year for a long, long time, and I don't know where that stems from
Uh,
or why.
For me, I used to love going into the new year with new goals. This year, I'm gonna do this year. So I always
You're
loved
one
the
of
new
those
year.
New Year,
Yeah,
new me.
yeah, I always loved the new year. I've never really um thought about not liking the new year or not wanting to go in the new year. Yeah, I've always loved the new year. Like, yeah.
Whereas I think I find New Year really reflective.
Mm,
So where I don't go into the next year going, "Oh, new year, new me," because I'm gonna wake up the next morning the same person.
mm,
Just because it's a new year doesn't mean I'm a different person. I've woken up the same person, but I do find Christmas, New Year, that end of year reflective of the whole year that you've just had. And
yeah,
if you've had a bad year,
yeah,
that can be really depressing for somebody.
yeah, yeah. If you had a bad day, look at it, think about it. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. You can't change it, but
Yeah, and
you can go into the new year with your hopes. Aye, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. So yeah,
but I also think again, a lot of people are on their own New Year's, and what's the expectation at New Year's? You stay up till midnight, you drink, you watch the New Year in, whether that's going to a party or watching it on the TV.
yeah, we will go to church. Yeah, we don't go drink. We go to church.
Oh my goodness, I
Yeah,
remember. I do remember. I
yeah,
think it was the first New Year's
yeah,
we had, and you went to
yeah.
church,
We do it in church. Yeah,
and I was like, just sitting there, like I'm on my own. Kids have gone to bed, so you can see how it is. It can be really
Mm,
depressing.
yeah,
And I was just waiting for you to come home from church to talk to me. And you did, bless you. You did make sure you was back home to call me, didn't you? And
yeah,
see the new year in with me.
yeah,
But I was just like, really, church?
yeah. That's
I
what
don't know
we
if
do.
it's a thing here, whether people go to church New Year's. They probably do, to
Yeah,
be
they
fair.
probably they have the lots of
They
African
probably
and
do.
Nigerian churches in the
Not
UK.
even
Yes, yeah,
African Nigerians, but
yeah,
British people. I'm
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
sure Christmas Day, a lot of people do go to church. Um, so yeah, that just reminded me of. But I think New Year is another one that people don't necessarily enjoy. And then you come into January, which is just so depressing for so many people.
Yeah. So yeah, the final question is that social media made Christmas worse.
Yeah, I think it has. I think it has, and I think for me, it's I think online, not just social media, maybe social media and the whole online world, the fact that we go online shopping, the fact that we have social media, all of them have combined, I think, have ruined Christmas
Yeah, me
and
too.
stolen the magic of Christmas. I remember when we was younger, or when you're younger, you are going down to the town centre and everything's all Christmassy and you've got the Christmas lights and everything. Whereas now everybody's shopping online,
Yeah,
isn't it? Everyone's shopping online. On social media, you're seeing, you know, perfect pictures of people's living rooms all decorated. And then you look at your own.
yeah,
Our living room doesn't even look Christmassy yet. But then it's like you're made to feel bad that you haven't done something.
yeah,
And then there's all the seeing Santa events. We
yeah,
used to just go to a garden centre. I don't remember going anywhere. I don't remember doing anything to go and see Santa. Whereas now it's like a whole experience. You've got Lapland.
yeah,
It's like £200-300 a child. It's very expensive.
yeah. At the end of the day, they've made Christmas all about
It
money.
is. And so the
You
magic is
you
gone.
have to almost budget for Christmas now, and it
Yeah.
shouldn't be like that.
It
I
shouldn't.
don't want to spend money I don't have on Christmas. It's
Yeah.
just yeah, you understand. I don't want to spend money. That is the reason why when it comes to the another thing in Africa, we used to say when it comes to January, everybody's always broke
Yeah, same here.
because they spent all their money in Christmas. For me, when it comes to January, I'm always full on bar because I've already spent everything I need to spend in September, August, because September is my birthday. That is when I buy everything I need to buy. All my clothes that I'm gonna wear for the next coming year, I'll buy them that August ending to September.
Yeah.
I'll buy them. When it comes to food and everything, I'll buy everything apart from maybe when it comes to rice beans, I'll buy them. But when it comes to like frozen stuff, no.
So with everything that we've said, do you think there's a way to make Christmas more enjoyable? Like bring Christmas back to what it was?
Yeah, just take out the pressure.
I think so too.
Just do whatever you can.
Just do you.
Yeah, with no pressure. If you've
Yeah.
got a little bit of money, you think you can get your gift, make everybody happy, you do it
Yeah, but
in your own way. Don't let anybody pressure you. Don't look at social media saying people doing this, doing that. You want this, you want that. People have got money to do that shit. They
yeah.
can do it to the highest level. You
Yeah.
understand what I mean? They can do it to the highest level.
Yeah.
Just do you.
I think it's about make Christmas what you want it to be. Create your own traditions.
Yeah,
Don't worry about what everybody else is doing.
yeah,
And if you are worried that everyone's having this magical Christmas, we're sat here today saying they're not. And if you're worried that you haven't got your Christmas tree up, it's middle of December. We don't.
yeah,
We haven't got all our Christmas presents. Our mental load is a lot. So you're not like the only person who isn't necessarily enjoying this time of year. And yeah,
yeah. You're not alone. Not that we're sad.
no, we're not
We're
sad.
not just
We've taken that pressure
Because,
away from
yeah,
ourselves.
it's not
And
like the Christmas is not like a do or die. I feel like
no.
this must be done. This must be done. We've just
And you
done
know
the
what
necessary
else?
things we need to do. Yeah,
Because I think parents stress about how their kids will feel if they don't buy them certain things or if they don't go and see the best Santa or they haven't done this, they haven't done that. Our kids haven't really asked for, any to do anything really, have they?
yeah,
Oliver's asked to see Santa and that's about it, isn't it?
yeah,
Other than that, I don't feel like they're putting pressure on us, are they?
yeah,
But I feel like it's school and society and everything else. And we've cut that out this year, haven't we?
yeah. We've done that.
So our advice for next year for people is if you can save a little bit of money, save it to take some pressure off.
Yeah,
Don't worry about spending lots of money on food. Just cook a normal roast dinner that we'd have on a Sunday.
yeah,
If you don't want to spend time with certain family members, don't because you
yeah.
don't have
You don't
to.
have to.
You
Yeah,
don't have to. It's okay to go, actually, I don't want to spend time with that person and just make Christmas the Christmas you want it to be, not what social media and society tell you to be.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree with you.
Yeah, so we hope everyone has a good Christmas though.
Yeah, Merry Christmas and a
Yeah.
Happy New Year.